Tonight, a man accused of stalking his ex-girlfriend and boarding her school bus with a gun is being held without bond.
20-year-old David Madison faced a judge tonight and is due back in court tomorrow.
Matt Doherty is hearing from the girl's mother, who says they're frustrated with how their complaints about the suspect have been handled so far. Matt?
The girl's family says the suspect had been harassing them for months and they tried to get help. Tonight, the constable's office tells me there was nothing they could do until Saturday.
I knew he was going to try to do something.
The he that this 17-year-old Spring High School junior is talking about is this man, 20-year-old David Madison.
They're charged with 3 criminal offenses.
The felony charges include attempted kidnapping and assault. Early yesterday morning, security video shows what happened soon after a Miracle school bus had picked her up for school. First, authorities say Madison cuts off the bus so the driver can't get away. Then they say he gets out with a gun.
He tried to force open the doors and he pointed the gun at my bus driver and told her to open the doors, and the doors opened. He got on the bus and he started tugging on me and my hair.
A Miracle says she held tight to the bus seat.
I knew he was going to use it, or I knew I was going to die.
The boy sitting next to her held onto her tightly too. And then,
But he just stopped and he told me he was going to see me later.
the Spring High School students got off the bus as quickly as they could. Madison was located and arrested this morning by the U.S. Marshals Gulf Coast Offenders Task Force.
This has been happening since September, October. Incidents was him coming over here, banging on my door, acting crazy, doing stuff.
Tonight, a Miracle's mother says she knew this was going to happen.
Over 6 times. I went to the precinct. I did everything I can do to try to stop this.
The Precinct 4 Constable's office says deputies went to the family's home multiple times since September. Once for someone banging on their door, another time for a suspicious vehicle they thought belonged to the suspect. But each time the constable's office says nobody was there and there was nothing they could do. That was until Saturday, when Madison was in his car outside of the home. Deputies say he told them he'd made up with his girlfriend and was waiting for her. He was issued a trespassing citation. Tonight, a Miracle says as long as he's behind bars, she feels safe.
I know he can't hurt me no more.
Tonight, Madison is being held without bond. He will have a bail hearing tomorrow. Mia.
This underscores just how quickly threats can escalate. Relieved everyone's okay. Matt Doherty tonight, thank you. It is important to share. If you or someone you know is struggling with domestic violence, no matter how young, help is available. Call the National Domestic Violence Hotline. That number, 1-800-799-7233. You can also text the word START to 88788.
The Harris County